Good evening and welcome to INTV News Bulletin. I am Shaika Mohammed, bringing you the latest news in the UK and around the world. Starting off with the UK, the Duke of Edinburgh is said to be in good spirits after leaving hospital following a successful heart procedure. The UK is set to reserve plans to reduce its stockpile of nuclear weapons by the middle of the decade as part of a foreign policy overhaul, Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced. A Met police officer is going on a trial in the autumn accused of kidnap and murder of Sarah Everard. The 33-year-old marketing executive vanished as she walked home alone in Clapham on 3rd of March. Her body was found a week later. The judge set a plea hearing date for 9th of July and a provisional trial for 25th of October. Hairdressers and garden centres will be allowed to reopen in Scotland from 5th of April, days after the stay-at-home lockdown order will be lifted. People will still have to stay inside their own local authority areas until 26th of April, when the travel ban will be lifted within Scotland. The European Union medicine regulator has reiterated there is no indication that the Oxford-AstraZeneca COVID jab causes blood clots after several countries paused their rollouts. Former U.S. First Lady Michelle Obama has said it wasn't a complete surprise to hear the Duchess of Sussex talk about race in a recent TV interview. The German leaders are extending the vaccine rollout as they await for a confirmation that the Oxford-AstraZeneca jab is safe to use. French MPs have voted on a new law that would set the age of consent at 15 and prohibit sex with relatives under the age of 18. In Myanmar, daily protests have been ongoing for a month and a half in towns and cities across Myanmar after the military seized control of the Southeast Asian country in coup on February the 1st. Security forces made up of police and military personnel and under the command of coup leader have been demonstrating increasing brutality, launching a countrywide systematic crackdown that including shooting protesters and enforced disappearances. At least 138 people, including children, have been killed since the coup, according to the United Nations Human Rights Office, and more than 2,100 including journalists, protesters, activists, government officials, trade unionists, writers, students, and citizens. In Africa, aid agency Save the Children says Islamist militants are beheading children as young as 11. Recently in Bangladesh, BNP Standing Committee member and former Law Minister Barrister Maudud Ahmed has passed away at a Singapore hospital. Barrister Maudud breathed his last breath around 6:30 p.m. in Bangladesh time at an intensive care unit of the hospital at the age of 82. The government has made a coronavirus vaccination mandatory for people willing to perform Hajj later this year. A notice was issued by the Ministry of Religious Affairs. A court sentenced a woman to life imprisonment on Tuesday for killing her 6-month-old child. Last but not least, sports. Raquel Blackmore made racing history as she became the first female jockey to win the champion handle at Cheltenham and victory on the honeysuckle. Centre Henley Slade, in a doubt for England's sixth national finale in Ireland, became of a club problem. Ireland and Munster back row CV Stander has announced that he will retire from rugby at the end of the session. Make sure to wear face coverings over your mouth and nose at all times. Wash your hands frequently with soap. Keep yourself and others safe by maintaining social distancing. Stay home, follow the government restrictions, and keep the NHS safe. Keep an eye on INTV News to be updated at all times. Thank you very much for watching.